I'm 16 and a bigger girl, and I think I'm pretty. So at school, there's other bigger girls, and I don't think they're as pretty as me. But I don't understand how some of these ugly ass big girls get boyfriends. My friends tell me that it's because they give the dudes what they want early on. Should I do that, or just wait for the right person? Okay, I hate to say this to you, boo, but sometimes when someone opens up their mouth to talk about someone else, you kind of get the vibe that they don't give a fuck about themselves. Y'all over here talking about bitches who got men. Clearly they ain't that ugly. Clearly they ain't that ugly, boo. And clearly, you know, you worried about the wrong shit. You know, you're really worried about the wrong stuff. You 16 years old and you so worried about these ugly fat bitches getting men, and you don't have a man. So maybe you need to be worrying about you so you can figure out why the fuck you don't have a man. And honestly, you're 16 years old, bitch. That's probably why you don't have a man. You young as fuck. And you obviously have an immature ass view on life if you're worried about, oh, well, this girl's uglier than me. Why does she have a boyfriend? Because when girls usually say stuff like that, they usually got a real shitty ass personality. Like, for real. Every bitch that's ever said that shit to me, girl, I knew why you don't have a man. Bitch, I know why you ain't got a man. Because ain't no man trying to sit there and listen to you dog all these other fucking females. Because that's insecurity. You are insecure. That's what it is. You're insecure. That's why you coming for these bitches and shit in your damn... You trying to get advice and you coming for bitches. Hey, boo, I was just wondering if you could give me some advice. I've had this guy friend for about 6 years. I'm pretty sure... Actually, no, I know he has feelings for me, and I just don't know how to respond, or even if I have the same feelings. Bitch, you don't have the same feelings, because if you do, you wouldn't be coming for advice. You're trying to figure out how the fuck you're going to tell this man, I don't feel the same, without hurting him. And clearly, and honestly, there's no easy way to let someone down. You can totally do it with love, though. Just let him know that you do care for him and that he is such a good friend to you that you don't even want to jeopardize your friendship to try and see what the fuck you could be, because you're not there. Just tell him you're not there. Tell him that you love him as a friend, and that's as far as your love can extend right now. My ex and I broke up in May. I know I can't be just friends with him, so I never pick up his calls. He calls me a lot, though, and sometimes texts. I recently responded to one of his texts, and now he's calling me more than ever. I know he still loves me, and I him. What should I do? Girl, if you miss his ass, go back. If you don't see you, cause honestly, you didn't give me any reason why you shouldn't go back with him. You didn't tell me he did anything to you. You just said you guys broke up. You knew that you guys couldn't be friends, so you just stopped talking to his ass, and you know he's still blowing you up. If the reasons why you guys broke up weren't that serious, and you know you could overlook why the fuck you guys broke up, or you're willing to try again, or whatever the case may be, then go for it. In your next video, can you describe what your first relationship was like, what you learned from it, and what you look for in a relationship now? My first relationship was crazy. Crazy. That's all I can really say. It was fucking crazy. What I learned from it, I learned that you gotta learn how to compromise. I learned that I am not always right. Sometimes there's more than one way to do the right thing. I also learned that it's very important to be honest. It's very important to tell people how you feel, and to tell people when shit is not right, and when you are not happy, please open up your mouth, because it makes no sense to be quiet and suffer in silence, okay? At least if the person knows how you feel, they can make, you know, a change, and hopefully things work out. But if they don't know, they can't do anything about it. I was with a guy for 2 months back in 2010, and I've never been happier. I'm a fuller figure girl, and he has told me when we met, he was very attracted to everything about me. I ultimately left him when he said he found himself constantly looking for better. And when I said, I thought you liked my body, he said, no. I said I didn't mind it. So I dumped him. It's been 18 months, and he's still trying to get back to me. It's been 18 months, and he's still trying to get back. He cheated on me too, though. So I don't want to be that girl advice. Girl, stop talking to his ass. Leave his ass alone. And I'm not going to go any deeper into it, because, bitch, everything you wrote to me, girl, read it again. And then tell yourself, why am I even fucking asking for advice? Because you don't need me. You just need to read that shit over and over and not talk to his ass. Because that's all you need. That's your advice. Read about the shit that he did to you. Read about the shit that he said to you. That should be enough. That really should be all you need. What would you do if there was a bitch who claimed she was your friend, but she was constantly going out with your ex-boyfriends and always talking shit behind your back? But when she's in your face, she backs down. I've snapped on this girl and cut her off, but she's still hitting me up. You know what? She's still hitting you up, and you're still hanging out with her. You're still around her ass. Friendship and being around ain't shit people is a two-way fucking street. Just like she's hitting you up, you fucking responding to the damn call. So stop it. Stop answering this bitch's call. Stop fucking with this bitch, because she's over here hanging out with your enemies. She's over here hanging out with these old motherfucking cast members and shit of your life. She's still trying to be in the current show, but she's fucking around with these old cast members and shit. Girl, no. Be done with her. Stop answering the phone. Stop hanging out with her ass. And when you see the bitch on the app, walk the fucking other way or walk faster. I'm a big girl. I am very pretty and I have confidence in myself. Just recently, before my first year of college, I changed attire drastically and I dressed better than the majority of the bitches in my school. But one thing I don't understand is why I don't get guys talking to me at school. You know what, girl? You so damn confident and shit in yourself. Why aren't you talking to these guys? Why are you waiting for these motherfuckers to roll up on you? And honestly, being so confident, you can be intimidating these men just as much as you can be enticing them. So, what I think you need to do is loosen up, get around these motherfuckers and just smile and be happy. Like, really. If dudes are not talking to you, talk to them. I'm 11 and I'm in the 6th grade and I have tremendous trouble with confidence because unlike my other fellow classmates, I'm starting puberty. But I'm getting the bad side of it, especially acne. Unlike my other fellow classmates, I'm tremendously breaking out with gigantic zits, pimples, and bumps while they are breaking out, while they aren't breaking out at all. While they're spending their money on Hauser or Aeropostale, I'm spending my money on Clearasil and Clean and Clear. And I'm the same age as them. You know what, girl? Everybody's skin is different. Just being 11 years old, that doesn't mean anything. My mother has very bad skin. She uses Proactive. I will say that Proactive does have ingredients that get your skin hooked on it. So if you get off Proactive or you can't afford the shit no more, then your skin will go crazy. Honestly, what I really think you should do is talk to your parents about going to see the dermatologist. Hey, so I had an over the summer relationship. Before school started again, he broke up with me, and it was a bad breakup. It's been months, and we've both moved on. But I keep getting blank texts from him out of nowhere, and I find this strange since he said he deleted my number and never wanted to talk again. I don't understand if this is his stupid way of getting in touch with me again. Help. Girl, it is. Stop talking his ass, though, because if it was such a bad breakup, one thing you need to realize is when people break up with you, they have the ability to make it a good breakup or a bad breakup. Or at least an amicable one where y'all can still be friends potentially or even like be civil on some level. If it was such a bad breakup, do you really want to go through that shit again? Probably not. Dead his ass. I had a thing with this kid a while ago. We sort of drifted and didn't talk anymore. I recently got into another thing with a different guy. Now this kid that I had a thing with before started saying I sent fake pictures, how I was ugly and huge. Now I don't have the best self-confidence in the world, and I know I'm not the prettiest thing, but I thought I was at least okay looking. So now the kid I have a thing with won't talk to me because of this asshole. What do I do? Fuck both of them, honestly. If someone stopped fucking with you because of what someone else fucking said about you, then they're not worth your time. Hey, I'm 19. I've never been in a real relationship. I'm a big girl and I'm not that comfortable in my skin, so I never let a guy get too close to me. I have a problem committing and that's getting me nowhere. I have a lot of guys that like me and ask me out, but I never pursue any of them. Please, do you have any advice? Go on a date. That's my advice. If dudes are pursuing you, if dudes are liking you and asking you out, bitch, go on a date. I don't get it. Like, that's the only way you're ever going to get over your insecurity because clearly you're not trying to figure that shit out on your own. So put yourself out there, go on some dates, and feel what it's like to be on a date. I'm with this guy, and he's addicted to PS3. I'm like, what the fuck? From 10 to 11, all his attention is directed towards me. From 11 to 3, he's playing PS3. I'm so sick of it. It started because we were on break currently, but I cannot take it anymore. Everyone tells me to take off my clothes and kiss him, but I refuse to do that every day just to get a little bit of attention. What should I do? Have you tried talking to him? Because I think you really need to let him know how this is really affecting you. And I agree with you. You shouldn't have to take off your clothes and make out with him just so that you could get some attention. That's not what the fuck you there to do. That's crazy. And I hate the fact that your friends think that the type of attention you want is sexual. Sometimes you want a man to stimulate your fucking mind. The extreme shouldn't be either we're fucking or he's playing video games. He should be able to carry on a regular ass relationship with you like everyone else, full of communication, love, interesting activities, things of that nature, not just fucking PS3 and sex. So I would say talk to him and let him know that him playing all these damn video games is not conducive to having a good relationship. And if he can't get with it, then get him the fuck out your life because there's too many dudes out here who are trying to work on them or trying to find women, and they have all the time in the motherfucking world, and they are not playing video games. If you want to hear my advice on life and things of that nature, then let me know. Also, if you guys like my bitch mug, I fixed it. Okay, it was looking kind of stupid, but now it's bitchy.